Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Rachel and today we are going to be doing a little bit of a bonus cash stuffing. So I did receive this money from an inheritance of sorts, so I'm really thankful. This was very unexpected, so I thought I would just share how I am budgeting this out. It was a total of around $2,000. I believe it was like $1,958. And as you guys know, right now I am paying off debt. So I put $1,000 of that towards my debt, which I'm so thankful for that I could do that. And so now my debt is down to just around $1,000. So thankful, so blessed that I was able to do that. And then the rest I am putting in my sinking funds and a little bit into my cash envelopes. But I also put $200 towards my high yield savings account and $150 towards my personal investments. I just wanted to split that money up into different buckets. That way it can be not evenly distributed, but each of my different buckets could get a little bit of love. So without further ado, let's just get right into it. We're gonna start off with our cash envelopes, but I won't be stuffing all of these today, just a select few. All right, so we are starting off with Stock Up, and I did want to just give this a little bit of a bump of $15 because I've been noticing that I go to Costco a lot recently, and I just want to make sure I'm fully funded in that area and won't go over budget. And you guys might be asking, Rachel, why didn't you just pay off all of your debt with this? And yes, I definitely could have, but I really wanted to put some of this money towards other goals that I have within my sinking funds and also within my high yield savings account, because obviously debt is super important to pay off and it's one of my top priorities for 2023, but I do have other goals and I want to make some progress in those other areas too. So Stock Up has $10, $20, $25, $30, and $35. Next up, we are going to be stuffing spending, and I did want to just give myself a little bit of spending money because I haven't recently, because I've been paying off debt and I've been putting money in other envelopes, so I figured it was just about time that I give myself a little bit of something to spend on some things that I've been wanting for a while. So we have a total of 105 in there now. We'll see how long it takes me to spend that. I feel like I'm going to spend that so quickly, but I'm going to try not to. All right, next up is makeup, and we're putting $20 in there just because I usually just give myself just a little bit in makeup, and I'm trying to put some of this money towards some of those envelopes that just don't get a lot of love. So makeup now has a total of 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, and $45. Plus we have a $50 Sephora gift card. So we are doing pretty well there. Next up is health, and we are going to be doing $20 in health today. I'm also trying to put some of this money towards envelopes that I just feel like I've been spending a lot out of. So health has 20, 30, 35, and 40, which I'm very happy about. Luckily, I just bought some protein powder, so we should be good there. I think I'm all good on my supplements. I might need one of my supplements in the next couple of weeks or so, but that should only be like $10, so it's not a significant expense. Okay, and then household, we are going to be putting $40, which is a lot, I know. But as I've been talking about, I really want to get some organizational supplies because I've been on a cleaning and organizing kick. So I'm putting $40 in there to help pay for some of that. I think that this $40 is going to go for under the sink organization because that's where I struggle the most with keeping my life in order. I just throw things underneath my sink and it just becomes a mess so quickly. So household, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, and $75 in household, which is the most it's been probably in like a year and a half. So very, very happy about that. All right, so that is all of the cash envelopes that we were stuffing, and now we are going to go into some sinking funds, and this is where the majority of that money is going to be going. And that was the kind of the plan. So next up is hair, and we are not doing hair today. Don't need to buy anything there. Aesthetics, we are going to be putting $20 towards that. Nothing crazy, just a little bump. So aesthetics has 20, 40, 50, 55, 60, and 65. And I can't say how, grateful I am for this. This was completely unexpected. So it's just nice to have like a little bump in some of these envelopes. Next up is Christmas, and I am putting $20 there. I really wanted to put more than 20, but it just didn't work out that way. So Christmas has 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, and $85. I really wanted to get it to 100 with this, but we're still doing very well being at 85. Next up is gifting, and that's getting $5. So gifting has a total of 1, 2, 253, 350, 370, 390, and 395. So we're almost to that $400 mark. I might just go ahead and put this money into my vacation envelope, because as you guys know, I'm combining my vacation and gifting envelope into one. So I might go ahead and do that whenever I do my sinking funds roundup for the week, or for the month, excuse me. Next up is car. We're doing 20 in car today. And guys, I think that might get us to the $500 mark. Let's see. Let's make sure. I tried to calculate it out so I would. So car has 1, 2, 3, 4, 450, 470, 480, 485, 490, 495, 500. Yay. So on my sinking funds roundup and conclusion for January, I will go ahead and take that money out and put in the $500 slip, so I can start earning a little bit of interest on that money in my HYSA. Next up is vacation, and that is getting $300, which is a lot, I know, but that is what it's here for, guys. Going to Colorado, so it's gonna be expensive, so wanted to make sure we had that completely covered. So vacation has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 550, 570, 590, 6, 610, 615. So whenever I do my sinking funds roundup, I'm also going to take this out and put it into the bank too, just for the remaining time period. So next up is luxury, and we're doing 20 in luxury. I don't think I've ever put that much in this envelope. It's always been like a 5 or a 10 here. So that's very nice. So luxury has 1, 150, 170, 190, 210, 215, and $220. That's very exciting. I would like for the end of the year for this one to be around the $500 mark, if not more, but we'll see. Of course, debt is the priority right now. Next up is business, and we are putting $50 in business. And the reason for that is I really want this tripod so I can start using my camera to create these cash stuffings and also start vlogging. I do have a handheld vlog, but there's also some shots that I want to take that would require a tripod. So that's why I put so much towards business. So in business, we have 50, 55, 60, and 65. So like I said, my budget is around $80 for that tripod. So we still need to save a little bit of money there, but that's a really, really nice jump. Next up is membership, and I don't believe, nope, we are not stuffing anything into membership. House is next, and we are putting $10 towards house. I could have put more money towards house, but I didn't. You can't do everything. So house has 1, 120, 130, 140, 150, 155, and $160. Next up is tax, and we are putting $8 towards tax. I just wanted to get rid of those three ones, so that's why it's such a random number. So in tax, we have 20, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 1, 2, and 3. So $73 in tax, which is more than enough to pay for my TurboTax, but 40 of that is going into taxes for 2023, so it needs to sit in there for a while. All right, guys, that is it for my bonus cash stuffing. I really hope that you guys enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Bye.